Hello everyone, this is Satya and I'm back with another video. We got to know the updates for next 6 months on the slots availability or the operation status of US Embassy and Consulate in India. Then what next? Of course, scheduling an appointment is what people are waiting for, and as we already know that there are a lot of slots which is going to be opened in the month of November, December or the early of next year. But then what are the points that you can keep in mind if you're planning to schedule an appointment? And we are also going to see why the appointments are getting cancelled for the month of January. Is it okay if you are going to schedule an appointment in spite of it? And we are also going to see the questions which has been raised on B1, B2, H1B. Add on to it, we are also going to see how to raise an exception if you fall under the humanitarian reasons, or if you have some medical reasons for not getting vaccinated but still planning to travel to US, then what are the steps that you have to follow? Let's get into a video for all this information. We already got to know that bunch of appointments are going to be opened in coming months, but still the demand is huge and there are a lot of people who are still waiting to schedule an appointment and have been trying for months, and there are few people who are able to schedule an appointment when they are logging in once or twice itself. So we are just going to see few points which you can keep in mind if you're planning to schedule an appointment. First, let's see what is the time the slots are getting opened. We cannot tell the exact time when the slots are getting opened, but with the update shared by the head of the consulate, we can understand that the slots are opened in the morning time, which means around 9:30, 10 a.m. IST, and the slots are opened up till night. But due to the demand, it gets filled up within 10 minutes max. And if you're trying to schedule an appointment right away at 9 a.m. or 9:30, and if you're able to see the slots, then you'll be able to book in the first 6 to 7 minutes or so. There are a lot of people who were able to see the slot, but when they are booking the slots, they were not able to. It throws an error. That is because by the time you schedule the appointment, the slots were already filled, and that is why it's throwing an error. Or it might be due to more number of people trying to schedule at the same time, the system crashes, and that is why you will not be able to schedule an appointment. So keep it very simple. Log in sometime before 9 itself and keep your page ready to refresh. And one more point that you can keep in mind is that you can use Chrome and save your logins and use refresh instead of logging out. And also make sure to check the slots by giving 4 to 5 hours gap so that you are not getting your account locked. While checking for slots, if you happen to see the message you're approaching the maximum number of times of viewing this page, then stop checking for slots at that time and check after 24 hours. Even after seeing that message, still you are trying to check the slots, then you might reach the maximum limit and then your account might get locked for 72 hours and you have to wait for the account to be unlocked. And that being said, if you are in an emergency situation and your account were locked, then you can still reach out to the customer service wherein they will help you out to get your account unlocked. So there is an option if you are in an emergency situation, but still make sure that you don't get your account locked. One more point to be noted is, while trying to schedule an appointment, try not to log in multiple devices at the same time. For example, you are in US and trying to schedule an appointment, and at the same time your spouse is trying to schedule the appointment with the same login from India. So it might be considered as a suspicious activity. So try avoiding such scenarios. Though the head of the consulate shared that they are trying to sync the appointments in almost all the consulate, but as of now, the appointments are opened in all 5 consulate. It's unevenly opened is what they have already mentioned. And moreover, when you're trying to schedule an appointment, the possibility for you to get a slot in Delhi is high compared to other consulate. Because if you see the other consulate, each consulate has its own visa priorities. For example, the Chennai consulate is concentrating more on work visa, and Hyderabad consulate is concentrating more on student visa, and Mumbai is concentrating more on immigrant visa categories. So it is better you first opt for Delhi and later you try to reschedule the appointment in whichever consulate you opt for. But if you are looking for one specific consulate which is near your hometown or which is feasible for you, then you may need to wait for a long time to get a slot. I would like to add a few real-time experiences to give much more clarity on this. So a few of my friends were able to schedule an appointment in Delhi consulate within a week's time after they plan to travel. That is the highest possibility that you can get, right? So at the same time, there is another example is one of my another friend who were able to schedule an appointment in two different consulate, which is like one interview in a Delhi consulate, another interview in a Chennai consulate. So you need not wait for both the appointments to be scheduled in one particular consulate itself. So this is also an option that you can go for it. And moreover, if you have chosen one consulate, for example, Chennai consulate in your DS 160, but while scheduling an appointment, you were able to get a slot in Delhi, then it's still okay. You can go ahead with your appointment because they'll be able to grab your DS 160. So don't worry for it, but try getting a slots in Delhi first. The priority is what you have to keep, and that is when the possibility is also high. So these are the points that you can consider if you're planning to schedule an appointment. And few of the points have been shared by the head of the consulate, and few points which has been shared is the real-time experiences shared by our viewers and my friends who were able to schedule an appointment. When it comes to slots availability, we have two options of slots, which means one, you'll be able to schedule an appointment from the bulk slots which is opened in the morning session like 9:30 or 10 a.m. IST. And you can check these kind of slots on Mondays, Tuesdays and Fridays, which means it doesn't mean that these are the days they are opening, but don't miss on these days. Try checking on these days specifically. So second slots availability is any time in a day, which is cancelled by someone else. So if you miss to schedule an appointment in the morning time, don't think that you will not be able to get a slot. It is okay. You can check any time in the day so that you might get the individual slots cancelled by someone else. Recently, there were a lot of cancellation happened for B1, B2, which has been scheduled for the month of January 2022. If you have been following this channel, probably you might have known the reason for it. In the month of October, Consulate have already informed us through Visa Fridays that those appointments which has been opened in the early of 2022 is just a placeholder appointments. As you already know what is the meaning of placeholder, appointments which can be used by the people who want to raise an emergency request or emergency appointment. So right now, Consulate is planning to open the slots for Dropbox B1, B2, and they are going to increase the number of slots for work visa as well for early next year. So of course this placeholders appointments will be cancelled right now, and the same case will be applied for the appointments which is available in the later part of the year, which means if you see an appointment in the month of September 2022 or November 2022, any appointments, unless and until you are not in an emergency situation, then don't try to schedule an appointment which is available more than 3 months. For example, if you're able to see an appointment in this month or within next 2 months, then it is okay, you can go for it. But then if you are planning, if you are able to see more than that, then don't go for it. Then the next question comes up like, what about the fresh B1, B2, which means like new B1, B2 applicants? As we already shared the information that the consulate is not planning to open slots for fresh B1, B2 right now. So if you ask the question, when will they open? It is not yet known. Only the consulate should update us, and we have to wait for the next update. As per the new travel policy, if you're planning to travel to US, you have to be fully vaccinated. But there are some exception criteria as well. We have already shared the list of exceptions, and I will share the link in the description where you can check it out. To be more specific on the exception criteria, if you're falling under the humanitarian reasons or any medical reasons or death-like emergency, but you're not fully vaccinated, but still you can submit a request to US Embassy Delhi by emailing India CDC travel@state.gov, and they will forward your request to CDC for review, and you'll be able to get a reply from them. The point to be noted over here is, if you're planning to submit a request, then you have to follow a format in the email. This format that they have shared is what you have to use it in your email. which means you have to copy this tabulation and paste it in your email and you have to fill it up. If you are sending your email by incomplete filling of this tabulation, then they might not consider this request and they will not forward your request to CDC, wherein at the end of the day you will not get a reply from them. So make sure to fill it completely if you want to raise this request. Even in the live session conducted by the consulate, there was a question raised by a student wherein a student was able to take 1 dose of vaccination, but he or she need to join the college before taking second dose. So is there any option for he or she to travel? And the consulate replied for such a scenario that you can submit a request to the consulate, and this is what this request mean, which means you have to mail to US Embassy Delhi. And the same options can be used by the medical emergency or death related reasons or any other emergency reason. You can use this exception request if you don't have time to vaccinate it, or if you fall under the medical conditions for not getting vaccinated, then you can use this option. The points that has been shared in this video is the information that is collected from the FB live session conducted by the consulate and few of the real-time experiences shared by our viewers and the friends. Hope it was helpful, and we have to wait for the next update on when the consulate will open for new B1, B2 visas, and what is the update on the Dropbox eligibility. Will it be extended after December 31st of 2021 or not? But for that, please stay tuned with the Purna Aarti Vlog for more and more updates on embassy, immigration, travel and vlogs. Stay healthy, stay safe, take care. Bye-bye.